All right, guys. So today is kind of a different video altogether. It's a little bit of a sad video, but also a happy video in a sense. I'll tell you why. Well, let's go through it. You could already kind of tell by the thumbnail. I'm going to be selling a good portion of my collection, specifically my slabs. I'm repositioning. I have some different goals and some different things and some other stuff that needs attention. There's like a family, there's like a bill, a thing, okay, that I need to address, and I also need to use some of these funds to reallocate into different types of things. I have different goals for my collection, and I could just simply put these in like slab boxes, but I think these are more, what's the word? I've had these for a long time. They're kind of, some of these are pretty sentimental, and I'll explain why. And they're not, some of them are crazy, but some of them are not crazy, but they mean a lot. They mean more to me, I guess is the word. Okay, let's just look at them. I'm trying my best to just like say exactly how it is, and I don't want to sugarcoat anything, but things come up, man. Okay, things come up, and I gotta move. You gotta move. You gotta stick and move when things happen, right? First and foremost, all of these slabs, okay, that's gonna be this many. It's an insane amount, okay? All of these are gonna be listed on my Shopify store. I'll link it down in the description. It'll be these exact cards. I price them based off of last sold on eBay. And I mean, many of them I'm actually taking a little bit of a bath on because I bought them for more. But a lot of them I graded myself, and I've had, like I said, I've had them for years. So many of them, some longer than others, but okay. I'm gonna shut up. I'm rambling. This is this is nervous time. This is like one of the, this is like one of the, the stuff that you have in your collection. So this is the very first Charizard from Celebrations that I ever pulled for myself. 150 bucks on this. I have all of them. I have them all priced out already. Trying to be as fair as I can. Hopefully you don't, you won't get stuck with eBay fees or anything like that. Or whatever, whatever extra that they put on. And the same with me for, selling them on Shopify, and it'll be fair. It won't be, from what I'm thinking is overpriced in any way. I didn't like add any premium, or at least I didn't try to, in the sense that like I just looked off sold listings and auctions. That's really just like how I do my normal slabs. You guys know how I do it. So that's number one. Also, I do want to mention that I am open to trades if it's fair, and like sealed boxes. I'm looking, that's kind of what I'm trying to position myself in. I'm going more towards sealed. I've had these slabs and they're sitting here like in jail for so long. And I was even talking to Nick and Ryan, and they were like, and I told them the whole situation. I'm like, dude, sell some of your slabs. They just sit there. Other people might enjoy them more. Other people might appreciate them more. And a lot of them sit just in like a cabinet or in the freaking safe. I don't even look at them anymore. And I've had them for so long. Pincer, a lot of these are like pretty low pop too, which is pretty crazy. So, and don't feel obligated, guys. It's like, if there's something in here that you guys have been looking for, or you want to get your hands on, and you think it's reasonable and fair, then go for it, but don't feel obligated in any way. But yeah, like I said, I would love to sell them off, of course, but I'm also open to, I'm looking for vintage boxes. I'm looking to complete certain vintage box sets, and, anything. I'm really open to anything Sun and Moon or older, but really I'm looking, also for vintage and stuff like that. But I'm open. Email me, or, just go check them out outright on my Shopify store. Link is down below. This is a pretty, well, that's pretty low pop, and it's pretty reasonable. Noctowl, shiny from Neo Destiny. Sick card. Very, very reasonable. 500 bucks. Very reasonable. Yeah, I did. Okay. This is one of my favorite artworks. This one is a tough. I've had this card for a long time. I love this card. 600 bucks. It used to be a lot more. Light Dragonite. It's one of my favorite Dragonite artworks. Kind of like soft, and just like a lot going on. Beautiful artwork. Freaking amazing artwork. Another one that I love. Misty's Gyarados. Had this for a long time. Also a PSA 10. Again, I could have done a thing in the box and all that, but I just, I love these slabs. There's something about them. First time ever pulling this bad boy myself as well. 150 bucks. It's so crazy. I feel like that's such a bargain. Very cool card. I picked this up at a Discord. I was trying to complete the big 3 in base set 2. I did that a long time ago. And yeah, pulled this myself. This is the one. This is the first one that I pulled coming back into the hobby, and it graded a 10. Pulled this myself and got it graded. Beautiful card. My first Umbreon that I pulled as well, which is actually pretty crazy. That's pretty insane. 1,300 bucks on that. Yeah, that's also some of these are a lot of first. That's a pretty rare card as well. Base set 2. Got this from a dude in Australia years ago. Awesome chap. Okay, awesome dude. PSA 10, 800 bucks. This Jolteon, also kind of lower pop, beautiful card, 900 bucks, pretty affordable. It used to be a lot more. I feel like these used to be like 1,500 bucks. Got the set from a dude who owns a shop. This card at one point was $3,500 or $3,800 in a PSA 10. This is a staff. This is the very last Charizard that they printed in for staff. Okay, so this is like super rare. 800 bucks, which I feel like is such a deal. This card used to be, and you know what? I don't kick myself for not selling it back in the day for 3,500 or whatever. I don't. That card is sick. I loved having it in my collection. I felt very special to have it. Yeah, a lot of people say you should have sold it back. Whatever, man. I loved having it in my collection. Mewtwo from Gym Challenge, beautiful card. Has it kind of a compressed holographic window, which I think the card, it makes it so rare. I think it has more lettering down here, or there's some reason for it, but 700 bucks. I actually bought that for more than that for sure. Beautiful Arcanine, also Gym Challenge. This is one of my favorite Arcanine cards. 700 bucks. I feel like that's super reasonable. Super difficult to get in a PSA 10. Erica's Venusaur, incredibly difficult. Also taking a bath on that. I bought that for more. Pulled this myself, got it graded, and it freaking came back a 10, which is insane. This was going for like 1,200 bucks at some point. I remember stuff sticks in my brain and other stuff doesn't. You know what I mean? Some stuff does, some stuff doesn't. I pulled this myself as well back in the day. 43 million cert. I love this Flareon. I love this artwork. I've had a few of these. I've had a few first editions. This one is very near and dear to my heart. Tough. All right, let's get into some Gadzooks right here. This is not for the faint of heart, and this is for the highest of rollers. Let me hide this. You guys already saw the other one. This is an insanely, and I mean insanely, rare card. This is a non-holo. This is a number 5. If you guys know what that is, there is lore. This is a number 5. Should be a number 21 if I'm not mistaken for the non-holo. This is a super rare non-holo. You guys know about this. I made a whole video about this card. But yeah, I'm selling this thing. Who knows, man? The sky's the limit on this. 8,500 bucks is what I'm asking. I don't know if that's good or bad or what, but this thing is super rare. These just don't come up ever. And it's a newer cert, or it's a newer label. Again, not for the faint of heart. If you have the, you know, you want to go for it, go for it. All right, you guys saw this reverse Charizard from Legendary Collection. Pick this up from my buddy Mike at a Hidden Fortress. Awesome dude. 4K on that. I think it's super reasonable. Would have loved to have it in a 10. In a 10, it's like $25,000 card. Super insane. All right, the last 3 are Charizards, and you already know. Base set and base set 2, both in a PSA 10, both insane. The base set 2 is actually a little bit harder to get in the PSA 10, but they're very close in price. So I know these are big boys, guys. There's a very finite, amount of people that can go for this. But like I said, open to trades, trying to get into more sealed stuff. Yeah, this is. I'm a little choked up. It's a little bit chokes me up a little bit, man. I've had these for a long time. And, I'm always the one that says you gotta cycle your collection, your big things a lot of times. Cause I mean, really these, if I don't do anything, they're just going to sit here, and I can put them to good use, man. I can, like I said, some stuff for the house, for the fam thing. And you know, and some looking for some older boxes, I can put these to good use. And they're just sitting here, you know, but they're things. They're just things. And I got to remind myself that I'm always the one that says that, you know, they're just things, but you get like emotionally attached. In any case, I hope you guys just like seeing these cards, if anything. But yeah, I appreciate you all. Anyone who wants to take their shot at these, I thank you guys always supporting me. And yeah, man, crazy. This is a piece of me, man. You know, like if your heart's like a checkerboard, this is like a little square. No BS. This is serious. So thank you guys. I love you all. I'll see you in the streets or in the next live or the next episode. Peace out.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. It's time to hit the button already. Do it now. What do you think, I'm dancing for free here?